Matt, are you putting this on YouTube?
Started. Say it.
But, so, let's say that there's a gay cannibal, and he was so gay that he wanted to give birth to a baby, so it turns out he killed a woman that was pregnant and took out the fetus, and then after he went home, he took the fetus and started shoving it up his ass, but see, his asshole was so tight, like every time he squeezed it, started breaking the bones in the body and everything, and started crushing it in half, and like breaking it. So after he had the whole baby up his butt, he had an idea that he just could just squeeze it all out and pretend like he was having a pregnancy and told all his other gay friends. Turns out he was a cannibal, so he didn't fit into the crew. So after he squeezed out the baby, he realized that he pretty much killed it. So he took a 9mm and stuck it up his butthole and said, "Pussy got the room," it went boom, 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 boom. It pretty much killed the baby. It was pushing us all over the room. So he put it in a garbage bag and started throwing it across the room and started breaking it and everything. And he threw it into the middle of the ocean. Turned out a bunch of sharks were ripping it up, and they got his, like, you know when you see up his butthole, so there's a little bit of poop particles on there. So they started to vomit. So sharks are vomiting up penis and poop. So it was really disgusting for them more, but it turns out that they died. So it turns out he killed 2 sharks, and he went to prison for 37 years, and they never knew that he killed that baby.
My stomach.
Wow.
Oh my god. This is called Child and the Mom is Pregnant. And who here's
Oh my god.
I'm recording.
Dante.
Alright, here we go. Everybody here listen. Don't leave. Alright, here comes this. Alright, can everyone hear me fine?
Yes, just play the fucking thing.
So it turns out there's a really young boy, and he knows his mom was a child. And she started to freak out, and he's like, "Mom, you can't have this your child." But after a little bit, he decided to push them down the stairs, but she landed on his machine, the baby kind of came out a little bit of the ground, and he started to freak out. So he's clawing the baby's skull that he up, and he started chucking clawing at it, and he started and everything, and he ripped it out and started to eat it. And he was just like, "Oh, God." So he started eating the baby a little bit inside his mom's vagina and started eating the vagina a little bit on accident. You know, ripping off little parts. So he started to freak out even more. His dad saw. And he was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" So he drop-kicked his dad down the stairs, and his head landed inside the mom. And then he was like, "Oh my God," this made his mom's vagina wide open, which means the baby started something out little bits and like started dripping out and oozing. So he started to cry. And his little sister, who's a baby, she's like, "Oh my God, what happened here?" And then he ate his neck and started biting on it like he was a vampire and started ripping out her throat and everything. And then he ripped off all of her teeth and trapped her in a room with all her parents and everything. And she made him eat them all. And she gained about 300 pounds just in there, eating all of his parents and everything. So she started even crying and everything. And turns out the fetus started giving her a little bit of an abnormal muscle. So she started punching the wall and everything, and she didn't feel no pain. And she found the brother and started to eat its stomach and everything, and a little bit of acid got in her mouth, which means her lips started to burn and jerk and everything, so she has like a deformed lip. And she went to prison because she ate everyone in her house. And her brother was known.